Hello, and is the last Sunday of the month, and it's already the third month we're doing so. Um, it is a way to make our customer connect better with the list we have, and also to better explain and give the catalogs we represent fuller view to everything they have inside. Since we don't have the book fairs at the moment, it is very difficult to go through the entire catalog when you have or you are in a Zoom meeting. So we have decided, and this is already the third video we're doing. We have already done Centaur, we've done Lantern, and today is Mosquito Books Barcelona, in which we do the presentation of the entire catalog. Okay, so let's, without further ado, here we are. There is a, you see this view. If you press on view, and that is something you can do on all the pages on the Mosquito catalog, it takes you directly inside the PDF or a short video. It's not video, it's a presentation of the pages, the interior pages. So for each books in the catalog, you can actually have a view of what the book is about without asking for the PDF, which I have to say is very handy and clever way of doing a catalog. So my description of this catalog is only about the titles. If you require the books or the material, please do let me know. So Color Story is a new title in which we want, as the title suggests, show the amazing color that nature has created. So nature has come out with some absolutely intriguing and wonderful color. Okay, and that is a celebration of it. Tutankhamun. It doesn't want to be another Egyptian book. It wants to be Indiana Jones adventure. We want to take the children and be the one they discover the Tutankhamun tomb, because next year in November 4th is the 100th anniversary of the tomb discovery. So we want to be Howard Carter, and the children have to travel with him to discover the Tutankhamun tomb as it has never been discovered, and they were doing it for the first time. True or false is books with, all the Mosquito books are hardback. When they're not, or they are particular format, I will explain what. This is one of them. So it's hardcover, cartonated, okay, as they say in France. But it has 50 flaps. So we give historical situation in which on each double spread there are questions asked, and then by lifting the flap, the kids have to guess if it's true or false. Okay, so we go on poison, in which is the most dangerous animal. This title is actually going down extremely well. It is sold in English already. It's sold in Italian, although the catalog is not updated on that. It is sold in Poland. It's sold in Vietnam, actually, and is all the animal and the most venomous. Sometimes some animal that you will not expect. Sleepers, which will be followed up by Eaters, is an educational title on how certain animals have a very funny way of sleeping, and we want to take various examples of animal. It has quite a lot of text. It is beautifully illustrated, and this is a new title that we are having. Another big success is this Happy Accident. I just placed it in France. It's going to be Edition Milan, publishing this in France. It is also sold in German, in Romanian, and Polish, and Italian, actually. Il Castello will be doing it, and is all the invention we have today, which happened by mistake. So there haven't been someone trying to invent them. They're happening because by mistake, we happen to have them. So the penicillin, the matches, the Velcro, there are some coffee, and it's just really intriguing. So much so that this will become a series. And then we have Iconic Facts, which is a sport series of some of the most fascinating women and men in the history of sport and their achievement. As you can see in the cover, there is Nadia Comaneci, who was the youngest Olympic medalist for athletics and gymnastics, gymnastic. We continue on with Mapamundi. This is just been sold in France and is a wonderful title about maps. But unlike all the title about maps, that there are atlases, endless amount of atlases, this is actually want to be a title to tell kids how to read maps, okay? What information maps contains and why maps are important, what they show you. So it is the knowledge about the map and is absolutely wonderful, wonderful title. Barberia Club is going to be a series in which is sort of crossover fiction non-fiction of picture book / murder mystery. It's not going to be 48 pages, it's going to be 56 pages. There is the presentation of all characters at the beginning of each book. And there is obviously someone that is going to die or something that is going to happen, a crime that is committed, and obviously someone has to find out. The kids by reading have to find out what is going to happen. Mappa Aventura is a series of 4, which will soon become a series of 8, published in France by Nathan. And as you can see, each title has a concertina map that comes out and show the journey of a particular character. At the moment, we have Marco Polo, Julius Caesar, Darwin, and Ulysses. But obviously, we are looking at more amazing discovery and people that have done a great achievement in, can be history, but as you can see, Ulysses is also some fictional character. City Up and Down, we take some cities all over the world that are actually quite different from one another. And we show to the kids what is happening above ground and what is happening below ground. And you see some amazing, fascinating things in each of them, some of them extraordinary that you wouldn't expect. Then we have Tones and Alone, in which we have a title in about animals, and it shows animals from even the same species, why some prefer to be alone, so they are solitary animal, and other live in big groups. So you have these amazing sprites in which you see amazing illustration. I mean, Mosquito is notorious for the stunning illustration. There is a previous video we done on mosquitoes. Illustration is just stunning. So we have three title: High Land, Ocean, and Jungle, sold in various languages already, with stunning illustrations in which we discover animals on high land, on ocean and jungles, but not always what it looks is what it is. So inside each spread, you actually have hidden things, and at the end of the book, you actually see more than you actually see on the double spreads. It's just an incredible series, an incredible series. Evolution and evolved and extinct. Extinct actually won an amazing prize in France for one of the best reference title, and is one book about evolution, and the other one is about extinct, and how evolution has played out throughout history, and the other one is extinct, the animal that have disappeared, and we want to sort of commemorate, some of which actually are our own fault, and how human is responsible for that. Cover bags and cover bird. The pages are die cut, so you have spreads with some die cut inside, and by turning the page, the same illustration reveal more than what you just see on the previous spreads, and you might have a lot more of what you actually previously saw, and it's like a discovery on the discovery. Then we have three titles on part of the world. We had Africa, Antarctica, Himalaya, and Mosquito is thinking as Amazon forest as the fourth title, and it is they are colorful and particular places in which the land, the people, the animals are interacting in such a way that you have stunning view and illustration, color. The double spreads look like paintings. Whales and butterflies. Whales actually is published in the UK by Thames and Hudson, and is it want to be discovery obviously of butterfly and whales, but also the interior pages look like old journal newspaper from a museum with fascinated references to animals. So it's a mix between a classical reference book and some old pages of a notebook from a discovery person or a journal. It's just so fascinating. Illustrated Zoology and Illustration Botanica are two titles in France that are published by Flammarion. And you have on one side of the book, you have the actual book, which go into the Illustrated Botanica or Zoology with classical pictures. And on the other side, you have the posters. So each book comes with 10 posters that you can actually tear off and put on the wall. We have 6 titles on Flowerland, Harbor Houses, Fiesta, Street of My Life, Bazaar. There are ideas and concepts of places all over the world, and so it can be fiestas, can be streets, particular streets around the world, bazaar around the world, particular way of having houses around the world, harbors around the world. The good thing is that if you want this as a series for your country, you can actually have one double spread change according to the needs of your country and design for with something from your country. That has an extra cost, and we can discuss that separately. And then we have the backlist of Mosquito's catalog. There is the art series, so Totem, Animal, Alma Animal, the superpower of art. Actually, this has just been sold in Poland, the big book of everything. And then we go into a new section, which is the young kids. So we have Surfing Kids, as you can see, is a completely new design, is for much younger children and much friendlier because it, obviously for younger children you don't have that amount of text, and obviously the illustrations are much simpler. And this a book on how nature balance itself and allow us to surf. Various titles on backlist on picture books, basically, from the Atlas of Imaginary Places to various picture books. And this, obviously, we're gonna do a better presentation on a separate video. We are having both books as well. So this is unfolded, and Transport have already done the presentation for it, and we're going to do the Journey of Santa Claus, and apparently our third title is Voyage of a Pirate Ship. And as you open the book unfolds, and then it flip up, unfold back, flip up, unfold again, and become a wall or a playground, actually, if you like. Is a board book, very, very beautiful. And then, as I can say, this is Little Mosquito, more titles on younger age. We have My First Atlas, which also contain a memory game. I think I would like to stop here for the Mosquito catalog for the simple reason I want to finish with a reference and a few young kids list. Am I going to do a presentation for the younger children books at a second stage? What shall I say about Mosquito? Mosquito is a stunning Spanish publishing house with amazing books, amazing illustration. They do care so much of the level of illustration, and even more so about the editorial content, that their books get snatched very quickly, and very likely they win also award, and they are published by top publisher around the world. If you require the catalog or material for any of the titles, just let us know. The last Sunday of the month is Mosquito Books Barcelona catalog presentation. Thank you very much for watching, and have a lovely day.